Bij Dean. Altijd Dean. Hello, how are you doing?
Yes, thank you. That's better. Now I can see that my audio is out there and working properly. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to to Austria for what's going to be an exciting race. And I'm sure Dean last night will be over the moon to tell you all how he did the biggest comeback drive of his life.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was raining the whole race, and I think I got a 10-second penalty, which, in my opinion, it was pretty unfair. I got hit during the safety car, so my front wing got knocked off during the second safety car period.
Shit.
I was about to give up, and probably the commentators can agree. I was going under inters, even though it was still full wets, and I was kind of like, let's just finish the race, get it over with. Intermediates didn't work, went back to the wets, and safety car came out again, got back into 8th position, and then the penalties came during the finish line, and I got 3rd. So
congratulations on P3 then. Congratulations on your
Thank
P3.
you.
Right, it does look like very quickly cars are coming out quick on this track. Whether that's because they've not practiced or whether they've decided that they can't do, well, if there's going to be some rain out there, because we've got Gucci Slides in the Haas out on track nice and early, as well as his teammate Robbie Pearson's. And then we've got Matty BX out in his Red Bull as well. Obviously, this is Red Bull's home Grand Prix, so I'm sure they'll be wanting to do some epic results here. You've also got Astro Beast out on track, Hagrid out on track. I'm saying Hagrid, I don't care. And also, we have got the Swizzling of Swizzler as well. So, can he give us some swizzle? In his Williams, I do believe that Swizzler is in place for... No. Because obviously, tonight, and I do have to mention him tonight because he is away, RSF on Scotsman, the league owner, what you want to call him, he is away tonight. And do you know the reason why 30 minutes into the race, apparently? According from the Sergeant, we have got rain 30 minutes into the race. So this should be a very interesting race. Woohoo! Anyway, back to the subject is that obviously RSF on Scotsman is not here this week because he has gone away for a bit of a dirty weekend. It's his anniversary with his wonderful wife, and I'm sure that he'll be doing things that we don't want to think about of what he wants to think about. The thing he went to get drunk at the Rangers game. Oh, okay, yeah, but also he's also gone to like. No, I'm not going to say that. Get drunk enough so he can give his wife a good seeing to, but hey ho. Anyway, but I'm sure Mrs. Scotsman is a very wonderful person. Happy anniversary, Mr. and Mrs. Scotsman. I hope you have a great time. Anyway, excuse me, fair play, exactly. Sergeant, fair play. Oh, first lap from Swizzler is a 105.8. Right, also guys, out there, Dean as well, I need to know your opinion on this. Obviously, at the start of the week, we got Portomello added to the game. Also, yes, I get it, Sergeant. I get it very well. Also, we have got a handling model change. The cars are slower. There's Biddle there going a 104.7. So, yeah. Dean, what are you thinking about the new handling changes?
As a controller player, I actually really like it. Like, the traction is a bit less, so you have to be very careful. But I don't know, I'm kind of liking it, you know, it brings everybody a bit closer.
Mm.
Have you raced with it yet?
Yeah, I raced on Wednesday in RSF1 USA. Unfortunately, the race didn't go my way. I'm retired, and cutting long story short, I have given up my full-time seat. Because, one, I was in the Mercedes. Can't stand that horrible, horrible car. It's evil. It's horrid.
Agree.
It's disgusting. Two, I just, at the moment, I've got too much commitments going on in my personal life and etc. So I just need some time away from full-time racing. And so, I forgot about him. Oh, hello, Matty B's just binned it at turn 3. But then also, there's a man who hates me going on comms with when he's racing, and that is RSF1 Locker. RSF1 Locker and I have a long and loving relationship with one another. He is in my beautiful Ferrari, Felicia's dirty little sister, that is, because I had Felicia last year in 2020. And yeah, and so far, from what I've seen from him, he isn't treating that Ferrari very, very well. Sergeant, I know there's no Ferrari shirt, but I thought this one was a bit more fitting because obviously this week, last couple of weeks, we didn't really mention it last week, the man himself, the legend himself, Mr. Raikkonen, is going at the end of the season. And it's a sad, sad time, you know. He's been an absolute legend to the sport. And to think about it, over 20... No, hang on. 2001. 2000... No. Yeah, over 20 years in the sport. Racing as well. Well, apart from, 2 years where Ferrari sacked him at the end of 2009, but they still had to pay him for 2010. 2011, he had some fun with some rally driving, which I don't blame him. And then came back in 2012 and kicked ass again with Lotus. And nearly bankrupted Lotus, did you all know that? Because of they had a bonus scheme of him how many points he scores, and I don't think they kind of took into consideration of how many points that Kimi would have scored. You give Kimi a car, he will wrestle it. A bit like Fernando Alonso, he will get it up there. Also, ladies and gentlemen, please tell me the quality of the stream. If there's any issues at all whatsoever, I will try and solve them as much as I can and as quick as I can. I'm just now looking at the thingy. I should be broadcasting in good old-fashioned 1080p. That looks nice and clear on the stream from my side of things. How about you guys? Let me know. If need be, I will drop down the resolution. Looking good on the stream. Excellent. Thank you very much, Sergeant. It's always good to have feedback. So Locker is doing a second run, turn 3. Oh, goes a little bit wide there from RSF1 Locker. Down the hill now, second DRS zone of the track. Into turn, hang on, I need to get a track map up quickly. So let me just open my internet browser and go AUSTRIN. Austrian GP track layouts. So this track is a very, very fast and short track. It consists of only 10 turns. He's coming into the pits. He's bottled his lap out once again. He's done a bottle job. Right, okay. Who else we got on track, Dean? Have you seen anyone that's looking particularly fast? Also, guys, out there, predictions. We have got 2 drivers. Oh, no. Yes. 2 drivers at the moment in elimination zone. Gregors and Fishtix 957. Now, Mr. Fishtix, he races an RSF1. He's in that horrible Mercedes again. And somehow that didn't validate his lapping as he comes down to turn 1. Coming down the long straight now. The Kinker turn 2. Up the hill, DRS wide open. Hard on the brakes now into turn 3. Now, the traction zone here is very important. You can lose it. It becomes unbalanced. Up the hill, DRS open. Now, along the straight, and then you're going to be coming down the hill now in towards turn 7. No, turn 4.
David retired.
Around turn 5, into turn 6 and 7 now. How much speed can he carry? David Lolfas has retired. Has he binned it, or has he done it in the pit lane?
I think he binned it.
Okay. Purple sector 2, and that's invalidated his lap there on turn 9, on the chicane of turn 7 and 8. Down he comes though, turn 9, he's going to finish the lap off, I think. Because you can get away with 2 runs on your ERS and everything. Now, that's a good execution there at turn 10. Now, right, second attempt, fish sticks. Can you do it, or you're going to absolutely bottle it? Turn 1. Nicely done there. Gives the curbs a lot of respect. Down the hill now. Take the shortest line. So you want to go onto the right-hand side now, and then switch over to the left-hand side as you come up towards the hill now. And hard on the brakes, just between the 50-metre and 100-metre board. Goes ever so wide there for turn 3. It's going to cost him so much time. Up the hill now. DRS open. Down the straight and up. And then the camera takes you to go down the hill now towards turn 4. Hard on the brakes at 50 metres and let the car go into turn 4. Wide on the exit onto the entry of turn 5 and then come in nice and sweet. Open the corner up for turn 6. Widest line in. Don't ride the apex. It will unbalance and settle the car. Ride the apex on the exit at turn 6. Now into turn 7. Carry as much speed as you can. Drop it to 5th if you need the extra rotation. Turn 8 now. This is where he invalidated last time. Oh, that's a nice tyre out there in the middle of the track. Always a good one to see. Turn 9. How much speed can he carry through these last 2 corners? Good 7th gear. Drop it to 4th. 4th. Open to DRS. A 1:06.7. That turn 3 would have cost him, I'd say, a good nearly 1 second there.
Yeah, and we have the 2 AlphaTauris and Astro Beast having a very good lap, so they've retired.
Yeah, they've recognised that they are safe from the session. So I'm sure that Biddle and Sargent are now chilling back, having a beer, and just watching everyone see if they're going to spin out or do anything with it. Right, so Swizzlet is currently on an out lap. So, with 7 minutes left, 17 drivers in there. So, Hagrid is there. What's the 17th driver just come in there? F1 Ryan. In the McLaren box. Right, he's the late entry. What can he do? This could upset a few people now. Oh, that's very close to the limit there, but he keeps it within track limits and keeps it very well. Into turn 3, up the hill, nice, doesn't lose too much traction, doesn't light up the back end, better lap from Fishstick there, he's gone P3 at the moment on his 3rd run. But then F1 Ryan M has invalidated his lap, unfortunate there. Right, I can see a Mercedes out on the track, oh that is Fishstick's. Because the other one's binned it and not done any laps. Right, so who else have we got on track? Gucci Slides, Gucci Slides. And also his teammate is Robbie Pearsons. Hi, Robbie! Taking the esports line there for turn 9. Here we go. Open up the corner now. See now, Robbie Pearson's biggest mistake. You need to carry as much speed through turns 9 and 10 to get the optimal start of turn 1 into your flying lap. In the Haas there. Slip behind the McLaren. Go on, get a sneaky, cheeky slipstream. Chooses not to though. Up the hill now towards turn 3. Nicely done there from Robbie Pearsons, Pattersons, whatever. And then down the hill towards turn 4 now. And then into turn 6 and 7. And I mean, if there's any comms team members that are watching this and would like to have an experience with myself, I know that I'm not trying to big myself up here or anything, but I've been told that I've got quite a lot of experience and I'm quite good at my job apparently. Don't know. You are more than welcome, because I do think we've got some slots here for you to spectate. Wow, F1 Ryan M goes fastest at 1:04.7. 300ths of a second faster than the AlphaTauri driver of Biddle.
Wow.
Yeah. But by all means, you are more than welcome to come and join in, and we can have a bit of a freeway, four-way if you want, guys. Admin chat, what's going on in there? So Bear with me 1 second, guys. I am just in the process of just sorting something out. Ah, okay. Right, so I've just got a message from Locker. He's loving my different gamer tag. Normally I come in on RSF1 Raikkonen, as you guys know. Tonight, though, I have made my own separate streaming account because, obviously, the settings on my account to what I need for streaming are completely different because the game sound is too noisy and stuff like that. So it's just easier to have two profiles. So this one is Obi-Wan RSF1. Because I did have an RSF1 Obi-Wan, but I forgot its password and I couldn't remember it for shite. So, hey! Hagglitch just gone round at turn 3. That's a good spinneroony there.
I wonder how many spins we're gonna see there in the race.
We're on F1, might have pace. Okay. No, Sergeant, these aren't the droids we're looking for. Indeed, you are correct. And let's have a look. I just need to apply a roll to someone. T.E.D. Ted Kravitz. Done. Sorry. The joys of being an admin of a league is always interesting. So that's Hagrid coming into the pit lane now. So we've got Hun PC7. Debut for who, Ryan? And he's coming into the pits as well. Now Swizzler. Casually swizzling around the track. Sunday drive by the looks of it. Coming in now, turn 4. Sunday drive in the Williams. Keeping it nice and thinking 5-lap old softs, they are going to be a little bit worn out. Okay, so lots of action going on in the stream chat today, which is nice to see from FPRL. It's always one that I like to see lots of action in, you know, interaction with the drivers, interaction with everyone is key here. Okay, so that is the Williams coming into the pit lane now. So we haven't got anyone out on the track at the moment, so they're all in the pit lane. I am just going to get myself a refill at the moment, so whilst there's nothing going on. So if you want, Dean, just talk to the drivers about the track.
Alright, yeah. Well, we can see now Robbie Parson and David Lawface, Matty B, they're going to not get into Q2. Oh no, Robbie does get into Q2. So it's only David and Matty going out of Q2, which is very unfortunate. Especially for David. He had pace. I've seen him practicing. But yeah, I'm very curious about Q2 and Q3. Especially Q2. You know, looking who's going to be on what tires, what starting tires. And of course Q3. I'm hoping for the AlphaTauri boys. And here we go. This is so we got Ryan in first, Biddle second, third is Sargent, fourth Fish Sticks, fifth Astro Beast, sixth Hunt PC, seventh Gregor's UK, eighth Forceman Europe, ninth is Locker, 10 is XXOB, 11th is Swilzer, 12th is Hargy, 13th Squid, and the rest I can't read because I'm too slow.
Oh, ouch. These screw top bottles are meant to be easy. Not, they're not. Bloody Budweiser. Right, qualifying 2. Now, this will be an interesting one because, let's face it, we have inside information that we have got 30 minutes into the race. Rain. So bear with me, guys. I'm not encouraging underage drinking, but it's Friday. Have a drink should you wish to. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the drivers what starting tyres they're going to want, because obviously it does make a big difference into the race. Now, I would imagine. There you go, Sergeant. I would imagine that if there's rain 30 minutes into the session, a lot of drivers are going to want to go try and get through on mediums. Why? Because then the least amount of pit stops they have to make, obviously faster race kind of thing. But, you know, I have always been, someone said Griggers is out on the far out lap as well, so he's the first one out on track. I've always been like, when it comes to wet weather racing and everything like that, you do want to try and, if you can, time your pit stop in with when the conditions change. Because obviously, one second, just giving my beer head. Here we go, guys. Then, so Gregors, this is going to be. He's out on softs. So is he going to bottle out this lap at the last minute, or is he actually going to see the lap through? Be interesting to see, won't it? Why does my Discord always want updating? It's so fussy. Okay, so that's turn 3 executed well by the Ferrari driver there. And also, if you look, Dean, as well, the track seems to be getting darker, so it's going to be a lot cooler.
Yeah, I also felt, I think it was in Portimao, it just did a social race too. And the second qualifying lap, you know, the track was also very dark, and it was just so much more grip. So it's maybe something Codemasters have changed.
Quite possibly. Maybe it is something they've changed, maybe it isn't. God knows who knows what. Anyway, hang on, I've just come up with a brilliant idea.
What is your brilliant idea?
Oh, it's something I'm doing on the PC, don't worry about it. That can go there. Gregors there, back. Yeah, Gregors is definitely backed out of that. F1 Ryan sets a 104.8 on medium tyres.
Wow.
Get that kid up to tier 1. No, sorry. I shouldn't say things like that, really, should I? It's very naughty of me. But my plan didn't work, so that's going to have to go fine. My cunning plan didn't work because I couldn't see the chat at the same time, so... Damn it! FPRL. Comms chat. No, David, I'm not by myself, if you're listening. So, yeah. I've always liked comms. I do like comms, if everyone hasn't noticed. If you're not, if you haven't already guessed it, I'm the king of chat, the king of talking absolute bollocks. I don't know if you're allowed to say that on this stream, but I just did. Anyway. So. XOB is going to be the next one in the Alpine. Right, Dean, your lap, off you go with him.
There he is. Okay, well, this straight, I absolutely hate this kink here. It should just be called turn.
Should be called a turn.
Yeah. All right. Right over here where we are now, as he kind of brakes a little bit too hard. I wonder if we're gonna see some spins there during the race. And this straight is going to be one of the main overtaking straights. This is where I made my daring move on Monkey Boy for the podium yesterday. You want some good traction out of here. If you brake too hard, especially in the wet, you have a very big chance of going too wide. Also here, don't want that. This curb is very deadly, so you don't want to be touching that either. And from here on, it's just making sure you're ready for the next lap, because you know there's no overtaking in this sector really. You gotta be very daring too. And yeah, that's it. Such a pretty good lap, 1.5. Not sure if he can make it through with that time. I think we're gonna see some guys faster than that, but we'll see.
Indeed, indeed. That we'll see if that'll get him through on his soft tyres. So we are seeing some fast times. Look at that time though. A 1:0. Okay, so a 1:04.8 on mediums. That's very interesting. And Astro Beast has done a 1:05.1 on his soft. Whether he's backed out on that one, I do not know. Oh, hello, what you got here?
I think it was OB. Yeah, he was absolutely blocked. Biddle.
Yeah. So, Sergeant oh, right, now the sand is coming out from people. Sergeant Renioff has just gone faster with a 1:04.775. Interesting.
Yeah, I think he's gonna retire. Just not continue, save the tires. Beautiful lap.
Okay, we haven't got a lot of people that way, so we have got. So there's Haglid in the McLaren. He is on soft tyres now. He doesn't think he's safe through, so he's having to come out and do a flying lap on softs by the looks of it. Still yet to set a time on medium tyres is Gregors. Biddle. What's Biddle going to go? Right, let's get on. Oh, no, he's just finished just that. 1:04.8. Okay, I will take back what I said about Ryan. Let's keep that boy in Div 2.
It's still definitely a fast time.
Yeah, but then he's not exactly running away with it, is he? You got Biddle and Sergeant Maniov, so if one of them goes up, all three of them goes up. That's my rule.
Yeah.
Right, fish sticks out on the medium. Right, so danger zone. Q2, guys. We've got 5 people to be eliminated at the moment. Force Manure, Skivid, Gucci Sliders, Gregors, and Robbie Parsons, who is currently now on a flying lap coming up turn 3 in his Hassmobile. And why is my shed seems to be dropping down all the time? I don't know. Right, I'm going to pump this bloody thing up, and I'm going to have to sort it out by the looks of it. Okay, I will do my best, sir. I will do my best, sir. It's quite possible, Dean, that we may have another special guest commentator from RSF1.
Right.
You may have heard of him, you may have not. His name is Ben F1 Racer. He is very, very passionate about commentary. If you think that I can be loud, obnoxious and excessive, you haven't met Ben. I am now currently Discord messaging, trying to convince him.
Sounds good.
This could be very, very interesting. Right, okay, so that's Robbie Pearson's. Oh, Skivid retired. So Skivid is... I don't think he can do much more on his tyres. I think he's called it a day for QT.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see as well that all the drivers... Oh. So at the moment... P1, P2, P3, P5, P6, P7, P9 and P10 have set their laps on medium tyres. And OB is on soft, and Astro Beast is starting on softs. Right, let's get on board now with Gucci sliders as he starts his flying lap. Up turn 1, here he goes. Oh, he's gone ever so wide and lost the bump, and around he goes and crashes out!
That is very unfortunate. Very.
So, that is him out of Q2. Are we all safe? Oh, Sergeant here is not taking any prisoners tonight. That's the second time he's crashed there in Q2. Lol. And so we have got Fishsticks crawling back. He has had to do a couple of runs on those medium tyres. And so yeah, he's going to struggle with that one. That's going to be excessive tyre wear that he doesn't need on those tyres. But it is Austria. Austria is a little bit kinder on tyres. Right, so Haglid is out on soft tyres. Swizzler looks like he's coming out to defend. That's down to your... that is... he's coming out to defend his lap. It's also Gregor's as well. Is he going to do a flying lap now? He's on an out lap. It's currently set a 108.6 on soft tyres. So this is going to be his lap that he's going to decide if he's on mediums or softs, I should imagine. 2 minutes left of the session. Have got chance to do a couple of runs around Austria if you're quick enough. It's a short track. We're looking at a sub 106 time here, by all means. So definitely good enough to do a run there. But it doesn't look like his first run he did invalidate on. And Fardo 17, that is down to, like I said, it's down to the administration of the league, or whether you can come in and just spectate. With Biddle, can we just put team orders in place? Biddle, that is down to you, my friend. Who is your team captain? Who is your team principal? My question is that Biddle, Sergeant Ranioff is faster than you. Can you confirm you understand this message? If anyone knows what that's from, it'd be interesting to see what your answers are. So Gregor's there, it gets a little bit wobbly through turn 3, and it may have lost him a little bit of time as he comes through. Nicely done there through turn 6 and 7 from the Ferrari driver. I do love listening to this Ferrari. Nicely done there through turn 9, now turn 10, dropped at 4th gear for the extra rotation. 105 is not good enough. You're going to have to go again, my friend. You're going to have to go again. What are you going to do? I love that Ayrton Senna helmet that he's got. Fernando is faster than yours, says... what's your name at the bottom there? Can't quite see it. Right.
It's Klushak.
Klushak. Right, okay. What race was that from and what year? That's the real test. Correct year, wrong race. Apparently, Dean, your team principal of AlphaTauri.
Yeah, I'm team principal for tier 2, and they're team principal for tier 1. So
they're asking about team orders, my friend.
I don't know whoever's faster.
Whoever's. There you go, Sergeant. That's your answer from your team principal. Fight it out on track. You're on your own.
It's not my problem. Just get points.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. Beer does make you burp. So, eliminated from Q2 is Robbie Parsons, Haglid, Force Manure, Skivid, and Goosey Slides. Correct! It was Hockenheim. It was the 2010 German Grand Prix. Fernando Alonso was trailing behind Felipe Massa. I still think that Felipe Massa was the faster driver. 0.033 between Sergeant Raniov and F1 Ryan. And then Biddle is only 0.84 behind him.
It's going to be exciting.
This is going to be close. It's the battle for pole position now, ladies and gentlemen. Viewers, racers, drivers, and everything. Actually, no, I can't say ladies and gentlemen no more. Apparently, that's not allowed. Believe it or not. I couldn't believe it when I heard it today. You know, like on the underground and on the train and everything, and you get the conductor come over the tannoid.
On the what?
The speakers, tannoid.
Like on the trains or something?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, normally, in England, it says, ladies and gentlemen, or good morning, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And, yeah, apparently, because of all this gender fluidity, you're not allowed to say it no more. It's upsetting and insulting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? It's just sad for those people that have to like say that every day, you know, over their
No,
speakers.
ladies, it's a standard man. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the express train to Preston. Please do not step near the white yellow line, otherwise you may be sucked off. Right then, let's ride on board with Biddle. Car number 12, into turn line 10. Let's ride on board. Go on, Dean. Your team principal. Take your teammate round the track.
Alright, well, the first corner, I told them to go on the left more so they wouldn't touch the curbs. Looks like they didn't listen. Going down this straight, you know, just gotta go full speed. And let's take a look what they do here. It's gonna get that apex beautifully.
Ooh, a little
Just
bit of step out
oversteer.
there.
Yeah, definitely. I had that yesterday, like the whole race. And over here as well, let's take a look. It's gonna hit that apex. Could have gone a little bit more deeper, but definitely not bad. What's he gonna do here? I like to touch that inside curve actually. Oh, he invalidated.
Oh, unlucky, unlucky. I'm sure that you'll have words with him in the team debrief later
Yeah,
on
definitely.
after the race. Anyway, let's see who else is on. Sergeant Ranioff now. Very close to...
Take a look what he does.
his
Teaching his
teammate there.
teammate a lesson, hopefully.
Oh! A 104.6. That's beatable. And Ryan's out! Ryan's binned it!
Oh! You can go on board with Gregors. Maybe see what happened.
I'm on board with what's OB gonna do, Gregors.
There
He's
it
in the
is,
middle of the
just in the middle
track! Oh my god! Well, that'll put Gregors off his lap, do you reckon? Goes across the line at 105.3. I'm never gonna run around and desert you. I don't know.
Great singing talents.
Oh yeah, but then someone has just put a quote in the Twitch stream about that, and that's why I had to finish the verse off.
Oh.
It does look so clear on the stream. I'm looking at it behind me now on my TV. It's crystal.
Oh, look
Middle
at that.
there. Oh, second attempt on thingy. He goes 104.5. AlphaTauri for a front row lockout, do you reckon?
Yeah, but I saw the sergeant giving a cheeky slipstream to Biddle. So they're working together very well. I've seen some of the other drivers. Not saying they're not working together, but they usually just go on their own. And yeah, I've seen over the season that I'm not in the other garages, so I can't tell for them. But in the AlphaTauri garage, it's going very well, very well.
Okay, so Humpy C going through. No, Lewis. Okay, looks like there's a private conversation going on about Lewis is the best. Now, if that refers into that thing called Lewis Hamilton, no, he's not. Fish sticks now coming across the line. A 1:04.5. Oh, he splits up the two AlphaTauris. He's got the Mercedes up there on the front row. The status quo has been resumed. Right, what can Captain Bottlejob do? Oh, he's coming into the pits. Fine. Astro Bees. Nice. I love my job. I love my job. I love my job. I love my job on comms. Right, okay, so everyone's out in the pits apart from Fish Sticks. He's on an in lap now. Fish Sticks, why are you going? Oh, you're out of fuel, that's why. Right, Swizzler, what's he doing? Let's get on board with Swizzler and find out, or follow Swizzler as he goes around the track now. Sorry about this, guys. You can probably hear me clapping away at my keyboard.
Yeah.
Sorry. I am.
Let's take a look what Sergeant does. Oh, invalidates.
Right, he's got on the last corner. He can't go again. He's got to literally harvest this one. It's currently right, so Astro Beast now, so Biddle is on a flying note. Biddle is invalidated, so he can't defend his pole position at the moment. Sergeant Manuel is currently out on a lap at the moment, but it's invalidated. Astro Beast, can he challenge the AlphaTauris for pole position? Or can Locker, or no, Gregor's in the pits, Locker, what are you doing? Locker's on an outlap. Swizzler, what are you doing? Oh, he minds that tyre there. And we've also got Fish Sticks out there as well on an outlap. Right, let's ride on board now with the Mercedes driver. In we go into turn 1 now for the Mercedes driver. Cuts the apex perfectly there, gets away with it. Nice line there through turn 1. Now, turn 2 is not a turn, it's flat out. It's just a little kink of the wheel. Now, up the hill towards turn 3. Hard on the brakes just before 50 metres and into turn 3. Rides that beautifully. Don't like the rear end as you come up the hill now. DRS open now. ERS onto maximum. Give it as much delivery as you can as you come down the hill now towards turn 4. Turn 4, hard just before 50 metres on the brakes now. Nicely done. Keep it nice and tight and then open the corner up for the exit. Now turn 5. Turn 5 now coming up and then open the corner up for turn 6. Carry as much speed as you can through this section. This is where you lose time. You can't gain it, but you can lose a lot of it. Turn 7 and turn 8 executed beautifully there from the Mercedes driver. Now he gets a little bit of a slipstreak from Sergeant Ranyov there on the AlphaTauri to give him a little bit of an exit from the corner. Now turn 9, sweeps in, keeps it in 7th to carry the speed. Now he needs to drop down 3 gears. Keeps it in 5th though to carry the speed. Over the line for the DRS and across the line.
There he goes.
104.5.
You guys better beat it, AlphaTauri.
Okay, so that's Fish Sticks there on provisional pole at the moment. 1 minute and 20 seconds left out of the session. Biddle currently on an outlap on fresh, soft tyres. What can Sergeant Ranyov do as well? He's in the pit lane. Can he come out? No. No, he's not going to have time. He can't set a lap. He can't defend. He's going to start P3 or lower. Okay, so Fish Stick currently sitting out on provisional pole position, like I said, guys. So we have got Fish Sticks now. Is he on a flying lap still? Is he going to redefend that pole position? He does look like he's carrying the speed there. He doesn't give two monkeys about his tyres right now. He's going faster!
He does it. Oh, is Sergeant going to give Biddle a slipstream or...
Well, he's come out anyway with only 27 seconds left. He's not going to cross the line. Is he in a position to help Biddle? I don't think he is. He might be actually. Biddle's now.
He's going.
Biddle's now coming through turn 3. Right, guys. So this is the battle for pole position. Right, Gregor's. No, it's Locker. Locker's invalidated. Locker can't do anything right now. We've got the Aston Martin of Astro Beast now coming around. He's currently low on fuel, so he can't do anything. So the next person to get in is Sergeant Ranyov, who's currently being followed by Fish Sticks. But then behind Fish Sticks is Gregor's.
Biddle said it's fastest second sector.
Biddle's done the second fast sector. Here
Don't
we go.
invalidate.
Here we go. Come on. He's going to be so close.
Go.
Wow, that's pole position. A 1044. And do you know what?
Time.
Sergeant Ranyov is more peed off of himself than anyone else, because do you know what his invalid lap was?
What?
A 104.303. That would have been pole.
Oh.
Well, unfortunately, my friend, in the eyes of the game and whereas everyone else is concerned, your lap was invalid, sir. And an invalid lap does not count. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Madame Guggenheim, whatever you want to call it. Madame Guggenheim, Madame in German, whatever. That is qualifying 3 over and done with. We have had an interesting... It's been very quick as well. The time has absolutely flown by. Right, let's give you a view of the times, so you don't have to see my ugly mug there. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, Biddle in pole position, 0.068 faster than Fish Sticks. That's how close it is. Then Sergeant Ranyov is in 3rd. Hun PC 7 in 4th. Astro Beast 2 7297 in 5th, RSM Locker in 6th, OB in 7th, 8th is Gregor's UK, 9th is Swizzler, and F1 Ryan M is in 10th, who did not set a time, unfortunately, for Q3. Give me your predictions, viewers, all 16 of you. I hope there's more than that. 14 of you, sorry. Of who you think is going to get this bag and the race victory in the bag. Now, like I said, we have got some mixed conditions coming up in the race. And it's going to be something that we are looking very, very forward to. So we are currently now waiting to go into the race. This is going to be a very interesting lap. So we have got... So the conditions at the moment look very clear around the circuit. I'm sure the drivers now are sitting in their pit boxes and they are putting on their setups or making tweaks to their setups and tyre pressures to go around the race. Like I said, the Austria, it used to be called the A1 ring, but it's now called the Red Bull ring. Situated in Spielberg, Austria, consists of 10 turns, 3 DRS detection zones, elevation changes quite considerable across the circuit. Like I said, 10 turns, quite high areas, quite low areas of the track. We've seen some absolutely epic races through the years of Formula One, through this track and everything like that, and it's going to be, and I'm sure FPRL will not fail to disappoint here. Mixed conditions as well, so we are in for a treat.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think everyone else is. So we're just waiting now for the drivers to get ready, for the drivers to do what they need to do, and for the lobby host to give the lovely, wonderful green button when he is ready. Not for anyone else. If anyone else readies up, I'm going to come and kill you. And that's a promise.
Oh, they were gonna destroy the Xbox, that's what they said.
Well, yeah. I know. Right, so predictions for you, Dean. Well, I know who you want to win, but who do you think is going to win?
It's very hard to tell. Like, of course, I would say the AlphaTauri because I've practiced with them, I think twice this week, and so I know they've gotten their practice. But it's also really up to the weather and the penalties. So I think the person that just stays out of the penalties will have a very, very good race.
Mm-hmm.
So what are yours? Who do you think is gonna win?
I honestly don't know. Fishdix looks like he's in with a good chance. He shows good pace. So the two AlphaTauris. But the AlphaTauri is consistent enough to keep it on track, not bin it, not bottle it, not spin it, etc., etc. Locker, I would love him to see an F1 win an F1 race, but unfortunately, so 20 seconds to go, guys. 20 seconds until we are lights. Oh well, until it's formation lap time, and then after the formation lap, it's lights out and away we go. But you know, I don't say that kind of catchphrase because David Croft is boring, and everything. Okay, sir, who would you like to do the? Do you want to do the formation lap this time, or would you like me to do the charismatic RSF1 formation laps?
I want to hear your voice do it.
You want to hear my voice do it? Okay, so this has to be very, very quickly done. In P17, in the Red Bull, it's Matty BX9427. In 16th, it's David Lolface in the Mercedes. In 15th, it's Goosey Slides in the Haas. In 14th, it's Givid92 in the Aston Martin. In P13, the unlucky number, it's Force Manure, or as we like to call him, horseshit, in the Red Bull, in P13. In P12, it's the Proprietary Machine, it's Hagrid in the McLaren. In P11, it's Robbie Parsons in the Haas. In P10, it's F1 Ryan Aitman, the McLaren, unfortunately, not setting the time in Q3. In P9, it's Swizzler in the Williams. In P8, it is Gregor's UK in the Ferrari. In P7, it's OP in the Alpine. I can't besides the XX and the 13. In P6, it's RSF1 Lockett in the Ferrari. In P5, it's Astro B7297 in the Aston Martin. In P7, it's Hun PC7 in the Alfa Romeo. In P3, it's Sergeant Randolph in the AlphaTauri. In second, it is Fishsticks 957 in the Mercedes. And Bully special prize in P1, it's Biddle in the AlphaTauri. Woo!
That was beautiful.
It's Bullseye if all the older generation remembers it. Right, okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have got a cracking view here now as we get ready for 1700 or 17,000 horsepower to rev up to 12,000 RPMs. Once the lights go out, the green flags are waving. We are about to get this Austrian Grand Prix for FPRL Division 2 underway. Right, here we go, guys. We are waiting for the start light sequence. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. No! And the AlphaTauri of Biddle gets away perfectly, but Fishsticks gets a good start as well. He's going to have the inside line, but oh my god! There's the Alfa Romeo. They've got 3 wide in turn 1. There is absolute carnage all over. There is cars all over this first section of the track. This is unbelievable, guys. We have got an absolute battle going on here. Position changing all over the show. We have got cars everywhere, like I said, but Biddle gets a great start and looks like Sergeant Randolph is going to take second place in off Fishsticks, but Fishsticks is coming back on the inside of turn 4. Is he going to have it? Who's got the better of the straight line speed for a line speed? As Sergeant Randolph now has to give in and yield to the Mercedes on the outside of the circuit, but he is still coming back. He's going to have the inside as coming into turn 4 now, turn 5 and turn 6 now. Here we go. He takes the move. He's going to get it done. He's fighting. He's squeezing off outside the track. He's waiting to get to P2. Whilst Biddle gets away in there, I can't see his cover, and Biddle gets second place.
Oh, huge crash. Huge crash.
Huge crash where? It's at David Loweface.
OB. You got OB Astro Beast. Has no wing, but he was not involved in this particular crash. Catch your breath, man. Catch your breath.
What an epic start for the race, and I could not catch my breath there. There was so much action going on there. Yep. Oh my god, what did I see down the start-finish straight?
Yeah, that was very, very nasty. There was Maddie colliding with Squivet, but Squivet has no front wing and he didn't go in the box.
Maybe because his teammate Astro Beast is in the box.
This is not good for Aston Martin. This is absolutely awful. Also for David, who was unfortunate to touch somebody in turn 1. Not massively, but just so a chunk of his front wing went off.
Okay.
So the biggest losers and the winners for the start. Definitely Astro Beast lost 11 positions. OB lost 6 positions, and then we have Ryan gained 4, Hargy gained 3, Force Majeure gained 3.
Oh! Oh! There's contact! Oh my god! There's contact! Sorry to interrupt you, the Hun PC7 there. Looks like he got a very, very naughty little slip there. And also, F1 Ryan has managed to catch him out here. Oh, he's coming onto the track, speeding onto the virtual safety car. Right, we're back onto green flag conditions now. So here we go, guys. We are back racing. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So, right now, it is Dream Team for AlphaTauri. 1.
Definitely.
1 and 2. This is going to do their constructors. But Greg is at the main time on the side of turn 3 as Whistler, and also the McLaren's looking at the inside there to make him capitalise on the Williams misfortune. But no, unfortunately, there is a Red Bull of fourth manure of horseshit, as we like to call him, as he goes and splashes past the McLaren and takes off P7. Oh, but the McLaren's come back and squeezes him on the inside. What a move! I think we're in for some very, very fun racing here. I am going to need a third
Definitely.
commentary. I think we're going to need a third commentator because I think one of us is going to run out of steam in a minute, and it's probably going to be me. Any other
We got Hunt
commentary?
PC.
Sorry?
Spun. Hunt PC spun.
Oh dear, Sergeant Manioff there sets the fastest lap on over his teammate. So he is beginning to catch on his teammate. DRS is now enabled of this circuit. Right, are the drivers in the same party together or are they not? Are they going to be fighting one another or are they going to follow the team orders? Now, it's down to the team captain of Division 2 to sort these two drivers out. But guess what? He's in the comms box, so he can't! Right, okay.
Well, I hope these guys are smart enough to just see how close they get, and then they might just driver swap. But of course, you know, they might want to have a little battle for themselves, hopefully knowing in the back of their head that they're teammates and they're doing this for the constructor points.
Yeah. Oh no, it depends what's more important to them as well, Dean. Whether it's going to be Drivers' Championship or the overall Constructors. Now,
Yeah.
me being a driver, personally, the overall Constructors is secondary. Sorry. I want that driver's crown.
Me too.
I want number one. And Biddle now answers back with his teammate Edway a faster lap than what he set earlier. It's now 1.2 seconds to the race leader. But oh my god! We've got contact! Someone's gone round!
Swilzer, what happened? Crashed against the wall.
And we are full safety car. He must have lost it on the exit of turn 10 and gone into the wall.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. Maybe if you look at David, oh no, not David, Astro, you can see it on the right hand side, if it's still there.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the intermission screen. We are currently on the safety car. So what are drivers going to be doing right now? Let's have a look. The tyres are on. A lot of drivers on the medium, so I'd imagine they're going to stay out the box. And whilst we're on the safety car, I'm going to pour myself another beer because it is very thirsty work, this race today at the moment. So that's David Lolface making an early pit stop there and switching on for medium tyres. Now, is he thinking about the strategy? I don't know. Probably because the medium tyres will probably last him through until the end of the dry stint. Remember, apparently half an hour halfway through to this end of the stretch, so we're probably looking at about lap 20-ish, I reckon. We're going to see tyres being changed over to, I reckon, and I hope so. I really, really hope so. Intermediates. Or it might be one of those races in the conditions where it literally rains, but the track stays dry enough to compete on soft or medium tyres on the slicks. And if that's the case, DRS should stay open, and that is always fun. Slippery conditions, DRS, perfect recipe for disaster. Right. We are currently on third beer of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. How many can I sink before the race, do you reckon? Before the end of the race?
I have no clue. I think at this rate, maybe like 5 or 6.
I am topping it up with lemonade though because I don't like the taste. I don't like the taste of raw lager. I do like to have a lot of top on it, kind of thing. A little bit of sweetness. A flat lemonade as well. I love flat lemonade. It's the best. Right. Okay. So predictions out for the viewers as well. I want to hear what your predictions are. Who's got the eager edge pace? Who has got the ability to get things done? Also, you guys out there will know who your wet weather masters are. Wet conditions change the playing field so much. Unreal. Now, anybody who knows me, and that will be Locker, Kachow. Chow! Actually, where is Kachow tonight? Rude Scottish person, not racing for his racing for the league. But yeah, anyone who knows me and I've raced with me, fish sticks will probably tell you, I am kind of a wet weather master. I am the Meister of wet weather. I don't know what it is. I wish I knew what it was. Yeah, I can imagine he's very annoyed as well. David Dollface has been given a 3-second time penalty. Oh my god, really, David? You're going slower than what you normally would do. How can you extend track limits?
David.
Yeah.
It's probably the Mercedes curse, trying to equalize it, saying, "Oh, we don't have preference from FIA."
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Let's get back on track now because I do believe now. Oh, maybe not. There's an Aston Martin trailing behind. We might not get the safety car in this time. We might have to go another.
Has a drive-through. Whoa. Astro has a drive-through. Why is he not?
You can't serve drive-through penalties through the pit lane, through a safety car.
I forgot, of course.
That is an official FIA rule. You can serve time penalties, but you can't serve a drive-through, which I think is stupid. All right, okay, I understand they don't lose so much time doing drive-through when the safety car because the car's going slower and everything. But if they are in the field, if for example they are in the queue of safety car, the safety car queue, then we could they will drop to the back because everyone's all bunched up. So they do kind of disadvantage as well. So I don't understand why that's not a thing that they can do. Oh well, it is what it is, and I have some message for interesting. Right, I'll have a look at that. I will have a look in a minute. Sorry, that's my Snapchat going off. Yeah, so
Safety car better go in.
I hope the safety car goes in because the track's getting darker. The clouds are
And I
getting
need some
thicker.
excitement.
I love safety cars because Jeff says rain in 5 minutes according to RS1. But how does Button know that there's rain in 5 minutes? Hello, Button, my favourite friend. And there we go. Horseshit gets a time penalty. Sorry, forced maneuver. Race control says safety car in this lap. Right, Sergeant Raniov. Oh no, Biddle. I wonder if he's going to get caught out by his teammate. Sergeant Raniov and Biddle are going to be the ones that probably win or gain from this. You've got fish sticks in his Mercedes as well. Now they're warming up their tyres. Now can RSF Locker. Now he likes Austria. He is going to be. Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh
Astro
dear!
Beast.
We have got cars, debris flying everywhere. Dear oh dear. Now Haas has lost the front wing. Enjoy the pit lane. Right as Biddle gets things underway. And he's got his teammate right on his gearbox. And they come up the start finish straight now. Here we go, guys. It is the Carnage into Turn 1. Are we going to see Carnage into Turn 1? No. It looks like all clean and single file racing. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, racers. Remember, we have got to wait for 2 more laps before we get even a hint of DRS. But we've got RSF Unlock and Fish Sticks who are side by side going up the hill out of turn 3. Fish Sticks has managed to defend P3 of him, but RSF Unlocker is having none of it. He's going down in the Ferrari. He's putting his power unit to it, but thinks better of it at turn 4 and then gets back into file and gets into the slipstream to wait another time. So that would be the start finish straight for Unlocker. Currently being followed by Haglid and Forced Manure, as well as Gucci Slides, Hum PC7, Gregor's UK. Oh, there's 3-second time penalties, and right, time penalties, guys.
It's not good for them.
If it remains this close, it's gonna. Oh, the Alfa Romeo's off.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, we also have an Astro Beast who pitted, but when he got out, he had no front wings. So, I'm not making fun of him because exactly that happened to me yesterday as well. But it's pretty unfortunate.
Oh, hang on. What's happened to Biddle?
What?
What's happened to the Alpha Tauri driver? Now down running first and 11th. He hasn't pitted.
No, he did not. Maybe he had a little half spin.
I don't know, but it's cost him dearly. He's lost like 10 positions. So Sergeant Raniov is now in the lead of this race. Currently 2 seconds behind down the road is Fish Stick. So Fish Stick's got a little bit of it. But Locker, he spun keep up. Okay, sorry, Button. We were looking at something else, unfortunately. RSF Locker doing well there in P3 in the Ferrari. Come on, you treat Felicia's dirty little sister with respect. and she will look after you.
Looks
Oh,
like,
Gucci slides out! Gucci slides out! We can see another safety car,
Oh
guys!
no! I don't think so. He's still driving, it looks. No, he's not. I know, and I think Biddle has some wing damage.
Where's he lost it? Where's he lost it? There! Ha ha ha! Right, okay. So no safety car this time, but force manure is coming out. Oh, what's happened to Locker as well? Locker's been going up, but no. But here we go. Force manure on the inside of Hagrid on turn 3. Gets the move done. No, Hagrid's coming back. DRS though goes in favour of the Red Bull driver, but also I do believe the McLaren's got DRS. No, he hasn't. They're side by side.
They touch.
What a move from Force Manure, takes P3. So once again, RSF and Locker has bottled the podium.
Astro B spinning again. Just keep cool, man. And get back.
It's a long way of a race. So Skivid now has got, not Skivid, apparently, so Biddle's now current running P10 with wing damage, you see. Right, closest battle we've got right now is Gregors. Here we go on the McLaren, and he splashes past the McLaren. They've both got DRS. They're side by side. They're rubbing wheels. Robin is racing. The Aston Martin's going to get involved. No, it isn't. On the inside. What a move.
Pun PC with another penalty.
Yeah, look at this, guys, between the McLaren and the Ferrari. They're up to towards turn 3 now. Who's going to keep it? Who's got the cojones? Who's got the balls? Who's got the minerals? Here we go. The Ferrari gets the better exit out of the corner, and the Ferrari now has DRS, whereas the McLaren doesn't. I don't believe. Yes, the McLaren does, but the Ferrari's got the better drive through the corner, and turn 4 it's executed, and Gregors takes P4.
Biddle has to pit. I believe he has some damage, but he just has to pit.
Is it worth pitting though if you can hold on till the pit lane? Until the tyre window, when the threshold's going to change, it might be worth just holding and hanging out. Because like if he
No, it doesn't.
Oh, hang on! What did I just see there?
Did you see what I saw?
I think I just saw like the flick of rain.
Yeah.
I am seeing specks of rain on the cam. Here we go, guys. How long is it going to be? How long can the tyres hold up for in these conditions? And how long is DRS going to stay open for? This is where it gets very, very tricky for the drivers now. Because to be on the same tyres, here we go. Oh my god, they're about to go 3 wide. Look at this, David Lowface is getting involved here. And between the the Alpine and the Mercedes. And makes a move. What a move on the inside. Oh my god, there's contact. Here we go on the inside of Skivid. Skivid has gone around the out. No, it wasn't Skivid. Oh, it was Astro Beast unlapping himself on the softer tyres. So, okay, fair enough. You're entitled to do that, my friend, as long as you do not impede the race leaders. Okay, but Gregors is right on the back of the gearbox of the Red Bull of Force Manure. The Ferrari today is looking absolutely spot on. He is Charles Leclerc in that Ferrari right now. He is out driving that car. Charles Leclerc is an excellent driver as well. Here we go. In down the start finish straight. Splashes past the Red Bull. The Red Bull takes up suit. He's going to get the DRS now up towards turn 3. This is where Gregors may wish that he'd held back. Here we go. So he's using everything he can. He's executing as much of that Ferrari power unit will give him. And then come the inside of Force Manure. No, Force Manure thinks better, but can Force Manure get the better drive out of turn 3? This is where it all counts. No, he doesn't.
So
oh, hang on, we've got a car out. We've got a car out. Where's he lost it? Where's he lost it? Turn 1, I reckon.
Looks like he's retired in the pits.
Oh, it's called it a day.
He's exiting. But he's exiting the pit there now.
Yeah, the AI does it.
Just
the AI does that all the time.
Ah.
The AI should literally the AI should then get out of the pit lane and pull over on the side of the road, and then the car should disappear. Shouldn't cause a problem, shouldn't cause a safety car, but oh my god, look at this. Here's the Red Bull and Alpine against each other, whereas it looks like the Red Bull is going backwards right now.
Oh. I'm afraid you are right. It's going to be a rain where they're still on the dry tires.
It Could
Look
get
at
heavier.
Astro Beast.
Could get heavier in the race.
Oh! There goes Astro Beast.
David Lowface. There we go. We've got David Lowface is now looking at the battle between turn 3, between the Alpine, Red Bull and Mercedes. Here we go. They're right in there. Are they going to go 3 wide into turn 4? Oh my god, guys. This is close racing. The Alpine's trying to fight off both cars of DRS. He's getting sandwiched. He's trying to hold his line. But the Mercedes is too fast and too powerful. But here on the Alpine comes back. The Mercedes gets out. Yeah, the Mercedes gets out of shape as well. This is going to come in handy for Lockett. Closing, guys. Shut up, Siri.
Astro Beast retiring. I don't know. I can't see if he crashed in the wall or just decided it's a day. I'm out.
Who we got coming round now? It's David Fishsticks coming round. But no, it ain't. McLaren. Oh, damn it. Alfa Romeo next on PC7. Let's ride on board and see what's going on with the Aston Martin, and it's disappeared.
Oh, it's gone. But it looks like you know, it was a self-retirement because I think the AI drives to that specific spot.
So you're retired on track, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Right. Anyway, look at this. Gregor. Oh, David Lawface. Oh my God! I forgot. This battle between the Alpine, Red Bull, and Mercedes is very hot right now, and the winning person out of this is OB, because he's the one with no penalties. You know, Forsman and David Lawface do have penalties. Remember, if it finishes very close, penalties is going to cost people dearly. Let's have a quick look of what penalties they've got. David Lawface, 13 seconds, and we're not even halfway through the race yet. 11 seconds for Hum PC7, 5 seconds for Ryan, which I imagine he's going to serve in the pit lane when he goes in for his mandatory stop or change for tyres. Oh, mind you though, guys, here we go. Gregors is on the back of the Mercedes. Will he make sure that he saves it for the DRS section up to turn 3? Yes, he does, and gets an excellent drive out of turn 1 here. Here we go. He's on the back of the Mercedes. The Mercedes cannot respond. The Mercedes has been splashed by the Ferrari. Listen to Felicia's dirty little sister's engine. It sounds so perfect, the way an engine should sound. I miss my Ferrari. Mercedes getting past now of Red Bull. No, has a look on the inside. Can he get it done? Oh, Biddle gets a 3-second time penalty there. Naughty, naughty. Team Principal's not going to be happy. Oh my God. On turn 6 and 7. Oh, 7 and 8 now. What a move on the outside. Oh, Force Manure collects that perfectly though.
That was a very good catch from Force Manure.
That was an awesome catch there from Force Manure. But then look at this. Gregor's now into P2. All he's got to do now, keep his head... Hang on. Keep your head down. Plan A. Sebastian, keep your head down. Sorry. we hear that too many times from Fred. Keep your head down. Ryan F1 Ryan gets a 3-second time penalty now, so that means he will serve his 5 seconds in the thingy. Right, here we go. Skivid is making the choice. He is going on to the intermediate tyres. Now, personally, too soon. Track does not appear wet enough, and those intermediates are going to be like ice cubes on tongue.
Yeah, we got Bill.
Then also AlphaTauri or Biddle is going for it as well as he gets his wing change. Right, okay. Maybe we're seeing a bit of a crossover. Let's wait to find out if DRS gets disabled. David Longface now is pulling in on OB in the Alpine in 4. He's dispatched to the Red Bull, 2 seconds behind.
This is not good. Sargent now lapping Biddle. This is not what we wanted to see. But, you know, maybe he can still make something of it. It's right, one place away from
also
points.
Going over the intermediate tyres. It looks like we've got a lot of drivers going over to the intermediate tyres here, Dean. A lot of drivers.
I don't know.
Personally, I don't think the track is ready for intermediate tyres yet. There's not enough surface water on there. They're going to cook them tyres. I can't really see...
I think it's very slippery, though.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
but
Without a
not
doubt,
for
it's
Inters.
very, very greasy out there. OB there with 3 second time penalty. But the trick now is smoothness.
Yeah.
You know, wheel users, wheel operators are going to absolutely love these conditions to keep the car nice and smooth. Gentle delivery on the power. Gentle everything. Don't go too greedy on it. Here's Locker now. What's Locker doing? He's still on his medium. So, fish sticks. The easiest thing is just...
Bear in mind that tires from Locker, Force Manure, and Sargent are 18 laps old.
Yeah. I mean, at the moment, Fish Sticks doesn't look like he's struggling. Oh, I'm thinking OB now comes into the pits.
Squivid with no front wing.
What's OB going
Yeah, I think there's no grip.
Right, okay.
I think. Go ahead.
I think now it might be very close to the crossover point because we've now got 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers out there on intermediate tyres. RS1 Locker is currently out on medium still. Oh, a little bit of contact there between Force Manure and Locker and from the Red Bull and the Ferrari drivers. Red Locker gets a little bit wide on the exit of turn 3 as he comes up the hill now and tries to defend P4 from him. David Loweface on them. So we have lost positions too. Right, okay, what have we got going on here? So it is soft tyres versus intermediate tyres. Now I'm telling you now. I don't know which one's which. Who's going to be fighting who's struggling the hardest? Whereas the
I don't know, like
dry runner takes the inside line and manages to pass the intermediate runner. Now this is the question now. Is Robbie going to run away with it? Already a second ahead. I don't think they're ready yet for intermediate tyres.
no spinning Force Manure. He's going into the pits, but he spun on the entry. I don't think it's time for Inters. Because I saw Squivid, he was on the Inters. I think he spun, hit the wall, front wing off, and now he's back on the mediums.
Yeah, by all means. I think people that jumped into intermediates a little bit too early have kind of cooked the goose. I understand why Beetle done it. Landon at the back there didn't really have much else to lose. That's a complete honest choice, and I take my hats off to you for that one. But this is going to be it. Can OB keep up with the pass of Robbie Parsons? Because if he can, at the moment, all he's doing is cooking his tyres. His tyres are going to be absolute dog rot when he comes to like needing them and everything like that. Them tyres must be overheated because look, you got F1 Ryan pulling away from Fish Sticks. Now Fish Sticks earlier had some cracking pace. Really cracking pace, and here we go as well. So yeah, and then also OB is pulling away from the intermediate runner. So F1 Ryan's pulling him in as well. So you're going to struggle. Them intermediate runners are going to struggle. My advice to them right now: get back in, put a set of softs on. Good afternoon or good evening, Sir Kachow. And how are you, my favourite, hunkiest, sexiest Scotsman? So, it's going to be interesting. There we go, and there we go. So that's the intermediate runner gone of OB. So it is literally now Skivid, like you say, it's gone back onto medium tyres. He has lost time, but he can gain that back because these intermediate runners are struggling. They are frying their tyres. They're going to pretty much wish that they never put these tyres on because I haven't seen DRS deactivated yet. Have you, Dean?
No, I haven't seen it yet, but I also have to say everybody here is struggling because or you're on the intermediates, which are not really the good tires, or you're on very old tires, which are also not good.
Right. Captain Bottlejob now, what's he going to do? 21 lap mediums. On to the Inters. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. is all I'm saying. You may have just done a big oof there, a big F. But the track does look like it's getting a little bit worse. This could get very spicy here, Kachow. Very spicy indeed. Now, I'm kind of thinking of Madras spicy, not kind of Vindaloo that we're used to, but maybe a Rogan Josh. But who knows? Oh, I want curry now.
Yeah, I think right now it's time for inters.
So Sergeant Raniov has now come in and put the intermediate tyres on. Has he got this spot on? Because at the moment, Gregors, I'll have a sausage roll, please. Oh, DRS is disabled. Sergeant Raniov has timed it perfect. That is when you wait for. That is when you put your wet tyres on. As soon as you see that DRS
It's not
off,
good for Gregors.
Right, here we go. So Sergeant Raniov and Robbie Parsons gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. How can you speed in the pit lane? You have a pit limiter. So here we go. Sergeant Raniov and Biddle, P10, P1. Pretty much bookmark, well, P2, P1. Pretty much bookmarked the grid at the moment. So out of 17 runners, we have currently got 10 left. We have got 12 laps left, guys. Now, are we going to see another safety car before that? Ryan there gone in for the pit lane and got onto the immediate wet tyres as well. Gregors is now in the pits. And Sergeant Raniov, look how fast he's caught up with him.
Yes,
6 seconds.
Incredible. Also, Gregors.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Let's break here earlier, guys.
Sorry. What you say, Dean? Oh, hello. Fish sticks on the inside of OB as they come up to turn 9 now. Please don't, guys. Side by side.
Oh.
What a move.
These guys are really going at it the whole night.
Oh my days, that was a move and a half around turn 9 and turn 10 there from Fish Sticks. Oh, and look at that! Sergeant Raniov's got a 13-second lead over the nearest person to him. Crack on, mate!
You know, when I said in qualifying, I don't think Sector 3 is going to be an overtaking point. Well, Fish Sticks and OB proved me wrong.
Oh! No! That's a safety car! Okay. Boom! That is your safety car.
Wow.
Second.
It's going to be good news for Biddle.
It's going to be very good news for Biddle. So as I said, AlphaTauri currently bookmark or bookend the grid, running P10 and P1, P9. David Lowface has been caught for speeding under the pit. Nah, dream on. This is going to be an AlphaTauri win, unfortunately, Kachow. What do you mean you see your name? Oh yeah, of course. Up there, you divvy. The joys of PC streaming allows me to do these wonderful things to the stream and spice it up a little bit. Nice nails. Yes, I've done them today, actually. Thank you very much. Got a bit of a dark blue and a black. And yes, if you haven't noticed, I'm as bent as a 9 bob note. You never know. Next week, I might decide to do this in drag. Please don't make my head any bigger. So safety car, we have got 10 laps left of this race. Oh, it's going to be a 8 lap showdown, I think. Dean?
Yeah. Like, this is exactly what happened yesterday with a safety car bunching everybody up. And that's when the exciting parts happen.
Yeah.
No locker, and Sergeant, no penalties. They're gonna be very. Oh, and OB, right? Or not? There was a pit in front of it. No, he has penalties.
Yeah.
So yeah, Locker and Sergeant.
Yeah, and also, guys, if you are ever taking up PC streaming, please let me recommend to you one of these mics. It's from Blue. They're made by Logitech. They are expensive, but I can tell you one thing now: it is the best thing I've ever brought for streaming. The quality, the things you can do with it. I can sharpen my voice. I can even change the tone of my voice and make myself sound like a complete robot if I really want to. It is. Yes, I paid nearly £300 for it. Okay. It's worth it though. It's completely worth it. Did I pay? No, £200. 179. Yeah, £200. Sorry. So yeah, it is one of those things. It's a proper streaming mic. It's also done for recording and singing and recording and stuff like that. So I don't know if you've noticed the difference between the quality of the voice between when I used to do it with this lovely little headset here that I am now pointing at, and poor old Dean's getting his ears bashed because I'm bashing the mic of it. But that's the communication that I have to use with me and Dean, because I'm currently still using the Xbox for the parties and stuff like that. So yeah, it's all shit. Maybe one day when they start cross-platforming it, I can actually do something about it. Safety car still out this lap, or are we coming in this lap?
Looks like still out.
We are still out on this lap at the moment, indeed. Yes.
That's good for Biddle. He pitted again, so he's now on fresh inters.
Why?
As long as he, I don't know, maybe he is, didn't he, wasn't he on those tires like when it was just raining a little? So maybe
yeah, he would have destroyed them earlier in the hot, getting them, overheating them and stuff like that. Look, would you like to take them out of your mouth right now, or do you want me to sit on them or sit on your face deeper? If you don't know what I mean about there, look at the Twitch stream chat, and Kachow's kind of like stroking my ego. Okay, no problem. You want a gag? No problem at all there, sir. No problem at all. I hope you've got good gag reflexes. Now, the rain has got a lot heavier. This is now proper wet conditions. Now, I hope, for the driver's sake, it's going to be staying in wet, like intermediate conditions, because wet weather tyres are just boring and rubbish, basically. But yeah. So, and also, guys, I am looking forward to this. How many people are going to spin it at turn 1? Place your bets. Place your bets. I reckon 3.
I don't know. I can't put a vote on it.
It's not about putting a vote on it. It's about putting a guess on the number, mate. Guess on the number. Guess on the number. Right, Sergeant Benioff is now the pace car. He is getting ready to get this grid under fire. And he's away! He has launched the AlphaTauri Honda Power down the start-finish straight. And he has caught... Gregis has gone into the pits. Gregis has made... David Longface has just made the big mistake. Ferrari now running 2-3. Gregis makes it through. Locker makes it through. Oh, Locker getting a little bit out of shape there. Robbie Parsons gets through. Ryan F1 gets through. Bertby gets through. David Longface has gone onto wet tyres. Ooh, very interesting. Indeed. Is it the right call? Is it the wrong call? But Biddle. Oh, what a move from Biddle on the inside of turn 3.
Beautiful. There's Gregors. There he is. That is your Ferrari Q3.
Wow. Okay, so that is P3. Look at Biddle. He's up to P6 already from the BT10. That's it, Biddle. Get on the inside there. Go on, my friend. On the inside of the Alpha, on the Red Bull. Keep your foot in it. Keep your foot in it. Yes! Round the outside! What a move!
Right. In the Discord, just like me, I was about to give up. But he's not. Look, here he is. 5th.
And he's right on the back of P4 as well. He's got pace here. Go on, flat out, get in the slipstream. Use your battery, my friend. You've used it all at the moment, but now you've got a fresh accompaniment of it. Let's get going. Let's take out that McLaren, my friend. F1 Ryan, no problem should be for the good old man of Biddle. He goes down the straight now onto towards turn 3 in his Biddy mobile. The Honda Power for line speed. Is he daring on the brakes? No, he's not daring on the brakes, which I don't blame him. It's wet conditions, the last thing you want to do, but he carries so much speed through this. Now he's got the McLaren. He's going to get it down into turn 4. The McLaren is currently fighting his ass off with the DRS, but it does look like he's managed to hold off so far the attack of Biddle. This is cracking racing from these two guys. Nice and clean, nice and strategic. They know their conditions, they know their cars, and they know that they've got to get a job done. But here comes OB now on the back of the Red Bull of forced manure around turn 6 and 7. Doesn't look like they're going to make a move on each other too far apart. But then Robbie Parson has homed in on the Ferrari of RSF1 Locker. Oh, pardon me. So, RSF1 Locker could be on for a podium. But this is where things could go very wrong. RSF1 Locker could decide to fight. Oh, I've got hiccups. They could decide to fight a little bit too hard and spin it and ruin it and bin it like he always does. Normally on the last lap. Excuse me. Let me just have a drink to get rid of these hiccups. Locker needs to be smart and has no pens. Yes, he does, Kachow. Yes, I was about to call you Camo then, Kachow. Whoops, my bad. Oh, but it looks like the... Excuse me. It looks like the the Haas of Robert Parsons is a little bit of an off. But then OB is now on the back and forth. And oh my god! Do you want to be inside him? Nicely tight line there through turn 6. That's it. Just keep in there with him. Keep there with him. Just carry the speed, my friend. Carry the speed. Fly like a Cadillac. Sting like a bee. In we go. So there's Robbie Parsons. Oh, Robbie, what are you doing? Getting too eager on the thrust. Forced manure has now gone into the pits because again he had been out very early on those those medium tyres and thinking. So that's Biddle up to P5 now. Just think about it. Leading the race, drops all the way back, and now back up to P5. Cracking race. See, that's why you have. Oh, forced manure has now gone to wet tyres for the last 4 laps. I don't know if you're going to benefit from that, my friend. Don't know. You got 4 laps to gain 11 seconds. David Loveface has been on. This is just going to be what? How many times has he been on him? Whatever. I don't care. Anyway, F1 Ryan coming in towards. He's bringing Biddle along with him as well. So we're going to have a battle for the last podium place here, guys. Whereas our F1 Locker right now, just breathe, my friend. Take it easy. Hang on. Relax. Take it easy. So Biddle now coming up onto the McLaren of F1 Ryan and also the Haas. He's going to get the double slipstream here, guys. Around turn 9, just gentle on the power. Look how gentle and Robbie Parsons gets another 3-second time penalty. It looks like Biddle could capitalise.
As long as Biddle overtakes Ryan, that's the podium position.
Absolutely, and he's going to want that. Oh, Biddle, naughty. You're a naughty boy. You cut corners, you get penalty. That's not good. That's not good. Oh my god, please don't go 3 wide through turn 3 in the wet conditions. Please don't, because you'll give me a heart attack. Oh my god, what a flucky street. What a drive. But the McLaren is coming back at him.
No, Honda Power.
Honda Power on the inside. Come on.
Or battery.
Oh my god, no! He's gonna no! Ryan F1 shut the door on Biddle there. That was harsh but fair. What?
Decline, there you go.
Oh my!
There you go.
Well, there
Just
you
line
go, Ryan. You have just absolutely spun it off there. That leaves
So
Biddle.
now it's up to Biddle. Stay behind 2 seconds behind Robbie. And the podium is yours, mate.
Yeah, Karma is a B1 TCH and better served cold. Okay, 2 laps left of the Austrian Grand Prix for Tier 2 in FPRL. Friday night racing is at its best right now. I do like commentating on a Friday. It starts my weekend off. And guess what, guys? I've landed a new job that could put me into this seat, into the comms box, full time for you guys. Should you wish it.
Good too.
Should you wish it. Obviously, the arrangement at the moment is to be on a help out basis. I'm more than willing to help you out, guys, throughout the whole rest of the season. If everything goes well with this job and everything. Because this new job that I've landed, oh my god. And I know I'm getting a bit sidetracked towards the end of the race and everything, but I don't care. But then Biddle, I'm about to call him RSF1 Biddle. Sorry. But no, Monday to Friday, 9 till 5. Can't complain. 3 days a week, I think, working from home as well. I thought they went side by side there through turn 6 and 7 and 8. I was about to literally have a heart attack and about to swear on live stream, as I nearly did earlier. I'm sure Kachow is absolutely wetting himself over at me at the moment. He's like, he's trying his hardest not to. He's trying his hardest not to swear and everything like that. But oh, RSF1 Locker. No win for
Doesn't do
you,
anything
sir!
for him, but
Right, lap 35 out of 36. Now, this is the moment where Locker hates. Whee! He's going for a spin. In a minute. Right, Biddle currently half a second behind Robbie Parsons. Now, he can play it wise and just hold status quo of where he is and get him on track. I'll get him on through penalties. However, are you a Ferrari driver, Kachow?
I mean, he disconnected.
Who's connected? Disconnected. With 1 lap left now. Sergeant Randolph. He hasn't had much time on the stream lately because obviously he's been controlling things up front. He has managed to just keep a cool and calm head. Oh, I see. Cheating on me again, are we? Oh, I don't believe you. You're just like some dirty slut. Anyway, Sergeant Randolph. He's controlled the race basically since he took the lead. No questions asked, no quims nor queries about what he's done and like how he's done it and stuff like that. To be fair, he has managed to just keep control of everything. I have to take my hats off him, but Biddle as well. He's still looking for a way past the Haas of Robbie Parsons. Now, unless he can do it in the next couple of corners, he's not going to succeed very well here. So I think he might just have to settle his whole status quo and just hit him on for penalty. But here we go, guys. Last two corners coming up now from Sergeant Randolph in the AlphaTauri. I'm sure Dean is right now screaming, jumping up and down like a little girl because AlphaTauri have got a good result here. They are coming across the line now.
Spin it.
He takes the win. That's Sergeant Randolph takes the victory. RSF1 Locker takes second. Robbie Parsons will cross the line in third, but be demoted to fourth. Whereas
And
Biddle
there
crosses
goes Sergeant. Another penalty.
Whereas Biddle will now take P3. Robbie Parsons loses P4 to OB. Greg is up to P5. Robbie Parsons, those penalties have cost him dearly. Now F1 Ryan finishes in P7. Force Manure, he's going to finish P8. And David Loleface will finish P9. But I can't complain. I can't fault the drivers here. Sergeant Randolph just managed to control the race completely. Good drive there from RSF1 Locker as well. I'm sure he's like a little girl as well. And go, no, I've got P2 and got Raikkonen's in the comms box. But no, it's been a cracking race to bring and everything like that. So, Kachow, but Locker, yes, Locker on the podium. F yes. Yeah, a good solid drive from Locker and that lot. The conditions, he's played it into his favour and everything like that. And Biddle's not wasting time. He's getting into the pie. Remember, guys, your audios are instantly included. Please be careful of what you say.
Yeah.
And driver of the day,
PG.
according to the game, goes to David Lolface. But I'm sure you guys don't use the game for driver of the day. Do you use a Twitter poll?
I don't know actually what we do.
Pardon?
I have no clue what we do.
Okay. I will help. If you haven't got that set up, I will help Mr. Scotsman try and get some more interaction going with the league and everything. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have got our podium. It's a 1-3 from AlphaTauri and RSF1 Locker, provided that he's got his mic, should be along in this party in a second. Right, let me just quickly disable the face cam and let me show you the standings. So there we go. Sergeant Rainioff finishes the race in first. RSF1 Locker in second for Ferrari. Biddle in third for AlphaTauri. Alpine finishes fourth with OB. Greg is UK in the Ferrari, so good result there. Double points finishes for both Ferrari and AlphaTauri. Haas takes home points in sixth. F1 Ryan in seventh, and for McLaren. Eighth is Forceman in Red Bull and David Lolface in P9. Now, I would assume you guys don't give points to people that DNF. So your first DNF of the race so far is Fishdix in 10th, Skivid in 11th, 12th is Hun PT7, Astro Beast in 13th, Haglid in 14th, Gucci Slides in 15th, Swizzler swizzled his way in 16th there and didn't finish, and Matty BX9427 finishes 17th. Woo! That was an interesting race there from the ladies. Oh, and please don't give me this screen where I'm stuck on something!
Oh, that's my bad. I haven't come out yet.
Oh, well, that was a cracking race there from the Absolute Drivers. Dean, how do you want to do this? Do you want to take first and I do second, or do you hold status quo? You do second and I do first and third.
No, of course, I think, I want to do Biddle. And I think you would love to do Locker.
I've already done Locker in the past, so you're fine.
You know what you want to do now?
Right.
Like,
if you want to talk to your fellow team buddy, you can do. You do
Yeah.
P3. I'll take
Okay.
second or first if you like.
yeah, sounds good. So, to Bill now, had a great race, man. How do you feel?
To be honest, a little lucky. I had the pace, obviously, in qualifying, and the opening stint of the race as well. Just after the safety car, obviously the first, I think it was about 10 laps or so, just managed to keep a little bit of a gap. Because I was wary about keeping Sergeant DRS, so I was trying everything to keep him above a second. And I just pushed it a little bit too hard through turn 8, and obviously spun round. And I knocked my front wing, but I didn't want to pit. I wanted to stay out because I thought the rain was coming. It just didn't seem to want to come. So I was driving around with half a front wing for about 10 laps or so, and then it finally came. And then I got lucky at the end with the safety car, to be honest with you. And then I think I owe a lot to Sargent because I think he backed up the pack really well to let me catch up to everyone else. So yeah, quite lucky.
Yeah, of course, being here in the commentating box, it was incredible the amount of, well, I wouldn't say luck, but also skill that came in. The exact point, you drove really quickly during the last safety car period, just coming back and putting yourself behind the rest. It was incredible. Of course, you picked up, I think, 2 penalties. It was. That was a bit unfortunate, of course, but I think it was a beautiful race. You definitely made us, definitely gave us something to watch, and yeah, I can't wait until next week to see what you can do.
Yeah, no, me too. Yeah, me too.
So you still have anything to add up?
What was that, sorry?
I've got no questions for Biddle. Congratulations on P3. It's good to see that AlphaTauri is scoring points. Sorry I couldn't be there yesterday. The pub was calling me.
We'll let you off.
I had a few drinks, and I was having more drinks bought for me before the race. So I was like, quick, I need to check out of the race and not race. And I would have been in no fit state. I'd have probably binned it at some point. So probably better the devil you know not to stay in the race, but hey ho. Congratulations on P3, sir. Well done for the team. Well done for the points. That's good. Overall constructors points for the team. Moving on to what's after France. Britain next week, isn't it? Hello? Calendar?
Is
Everyone?
it?
Is it Britain next
Yeah.
week?
I have no clue.
Off to
Yeah, it is.
Silverstone next week. Now, mixed feelings, a lot of people, well, if you're British, you love the track for some strange reason. Because you're British, you gotta love it. End of story, for some strange, like I said, for some strange reason. Obviously, we're at Britain next week. How are you feeling about it, Biddle?
Yeah, to be honest with you, it's a track I don't mind too much. But every time I say that I like a track, I seem to do really bad on it. So I'm going to say I hate it and hope I get the win.
Fair enough. Okay, so if it's a track you like, fair enough. That's all good and good for poops and giggles. Right. Thank you very much, Biddle. Congratulations on P3. And we are now going to go over to our P2 man. It's Mr. Locker. You didn't bin it for once.
Anyway,
What? Bit louder, sir. Bit louder.
can you hear me now?
That's better.
That's better.
Congratulations on P2, sir, in Felicia's dirty little sister. I hope you are looking after my Ferrari.
Of course I am.
Good boy, good
Well,
boy.
now I have. Now I've finished the race, yeah.
Yeah, Felicia's dirty little sister. It was Felicia last year, like I said, because I owned her and everything, and I did want Felicia's dirty little sister this year, but unfortunately I got drawn to a different car. But hey ho.
Hey ho.
Tell us your thoughts and views of the race. Obviously, a little bit eventful for you there. A few of the grid positions and stuff like that. I see you going up and down through like certain areas of the race. But it looks like you timed your call for the intermediates spot on.
Yeah, to be fair, when the rain started, coming down, the mediums were wearing off anyway, so I just wanted to hang on in there
Yeah.
so we could actually swap them without going,
Without
making
doing
a
the
two
extra
stop.
stop. Yeah.
Yeah, so they were pretty much dead when I pitted anyway, so yeah, pretty much spot on like you said, to be fair.
Yeah.
Not being big-headed or anything like that, but...
No.
you know.
That was my predictions in Q2 basically, because obviously you guys would have known your weather conditions and when the race was when the rain was coming, and so like I was saying to Dean, I'm going to predict a lot of people are going to try and get through our mediums because the mediums will go through to at least halfway through the race with no qualms or queries. If there's going to be rain halfway through the race, they're going to want to try and switch over to the wet tyre in their scheduled stops so they don't lose as much time. Obviously,
Yeah.
people were making a little bit of fairly calls there because they thought it was time, and then they had to, unfortunately, because they cooked their intermediates, they had to go in and put on a fresh set of intermediates. But no, congratulations on P2, mate. Like I said, spot on with that call. Same with Sergeant Manioff as well. He got the call pretty much bang on. A little bit earlier than you, but obviously when he came out and got the tyres going, it was the cut-off point.
Yeah.
The intermediates came out a lot faster. Moving on to Silverstone next week. Now, I know from history you don't have a good success around Silverstone.
Nope. I do not.
Are you looking forward to it? Maggots and Beckets?
Nope. I just want to finish races now. I've got the taste for it. If I can finish races and get on podiums and high points, then I'm happy.
Very well. Indeed. And like last season, you were having a really good season in towards the end of it in Tier 4 and RSF1. So I hope to see you improve what you did last year in this course of the game, and maybe you could be on the grid with me in one of the tiers in either FPRL
Maybe.
or RSF1. You never know. And
Hopefully,
you never know,
mate.
we might get your dream come true.
And get you as a teammate.
Indeed. Well, congratulations on P2 and well done for Ferrari for bringing that car
Yes,
home.
buddy.
And
Thank you very
so
much.
we are now going over to our race winner, Sergeant Runyoff. Congratulations on the win, buddy. You brought it home for AlphaTauri. Tell us your views and your feelings of the race.
It was a tough one. My left foot was started going to sleep towards the end because the amount of braking I was doing, but it was good. The first stint, I was just trying to keep within the hours a bit, so we can kind of scamper away a little bit from everyone else, which we're doing a little bit, but then obviously spun. But from then on, I just tried taking it easy, trying not to get warnings, corner cutting penalties, and just pitted at the right time.
Yeah. So obviously in qualifying, you had a little bit of a boo-boo. Tell us what happened there.
Yeah.
In Q3.
I invalidated at turn 9, the final turn, and I completely forgot it invalidates your next lap. So, you move on and you do it in the race.
Yeah, but which, by all means, unfortunately enough, the race was kind enough to you to say that you could do your talking in the race and steal the win from P3. Cracking drive by all means, and it's great to see that the AlphaTauri is taking home victories and securing their place at top of the overall constructors there. We're moving on to Silverstone next week for the British Grand Prix. Now, I am assuming from what you said about your left foot going to sleep, you are a wheel user.
Yeah.
Now, question is, love it or hate it?
I'm in the middle, really.
Have you mastered Maggots and Beckett shit on the wheel?
Actually, Maggots and Beckett isn't my problem. It's turn 1 is my big problem.
Farm?
Because the back end setups I use, back end steps out, I go around into the inside wall across the pit exit,
Are you
which
taking
is
it
quite
flat
common
out?
for what I've done. So normally I like to, but I might have to give it a lift when it comes to the race.
Remember, this game, its dynamics it doesn't give us, it's not as gifting on downforce as what the old game was, and so there may be either, now this is a tip from me, either lower your tyre what your tyre pressure's at. Are you on maximum on the rear?
No idea.
Right.
I've got to do a new setup because of the new handling.
Yeah, so tweak your tyre temperatures and your rear anti-roll a bit, and it might be able to stabilise as you come round. But also, with the new handling model, with the cars getting less traction out of the traction zones, you may still now be able to take it flat out. So have you done any practice since
Nope.
you have the new handling model? Right, so until that, we don't know. But, honestly,
Exactly.
obviously, we are looking forward to seeing that race next week, next Friday. And yes, I will be in the comms box to watch you all. So I have my beady little eyes all over you and making sure that you can pull in a good couple of wins or successive wins for AlphaTauri. Any further questions, Dean?
No, but I do want to say, you had a very good race, so I'm very proud of you, man.
Yes, Dean. Congrats yesterday on your podium.
Yeah, thank you.
Well done. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is all from FPRL this week. We will be back next Thursday for Tier 1, where it's the British Grand Prix, and I am going to be on that track. Hopefully I can storm around and show some pace like I used to and how I used to. I don't know what is going on my camera at the moment, but it's being a right little woman. So yeah, I'm hoping that we do get a good set of results there for myself as well as the rest of the AlphaTauri team. But, like I said, it is all this week from FPRL. We will be back next Thursday at 8 o'clock with Tier 1, and I and Dean will be back next Friday with Tier 2s, no doubt, because I think Dean's enjoying this little partnership with me.
Yeah.
And we will be back. But until next week, guys, it's been great to bring you this racing. It has been absolutely fantastic commentating, and it's been a great race. And until next week, guys, good night from RSF on Raikkonen, good night from Dean and all the podium sitters here, and FPRL. See you next week.